A Ghost Story is a 2017 film starring Casey Affleck and Rooney Mara, directed by David Lowery and distributed by A24. The story follows C, a former man, now ghost, as he experiences life after death in the land of the living.
The film's hard to describe on the story level. It's not necessarily a plot-driven film as much as it is an experience. Time ebbs and flows throughout the entire runtime. A shot may linger for 5 minutes, but then a jump cut will skip a century.
Dialogue is, for the most part, limited, with some exceptions, including a particularly lengthy monologue by a character describing humanity's desire to have a permanent impact. At one point, characters speak in Spanish with no subtitles, where at other times, characters interact non-verbally, but with subtitles. The language isn't necessarily as important as what the characters are trying to say, or what they're experiencing.
Let me say something up front. If you hear that the distributor is A24, you may think that the film is a horror film, or a drama, or maybe even suspenseful. With a title as ominous as A Ghost Story, you might be right to assume that.
Instead, the film is more of a think piece. In my own experience, the focus of the film was on the themes expressed.
That could be seen in two ways, and honestly, I've felt that I've connected with either perspective. To the film's benefit, the themes are heavy, but you think about it during and after the movie. To its downfall, the film, on multiple occasions, will sometimes make you lose focus. Upon thinking about it more, this could have worked better as an Adult Swim short, 20 minutes long, or even a Twilight Zone episode at 60.
The message is there, and honestly pretty powerful, but the film pushes its Arthouse nature to its limits by becoming uninterested during longer segments.
For those of you that have seen it, the pie scene upon first viewing made me and my parents laugh. Now, going into the comments sections of the scene afterwards has made me recognize its importance as symbolism for grief, but upon first viewing, for me at least, I didn't get that.
There's a difference, I feel, between getting your message across and being a film student who's seen one too many Criterion Collection movies. As a film student, I've encountered those people. All that said, I do have to say that by way of cinematography, this is a very interesting and aesthetically pleasing movie. Some of the practical and special effects are really quite good.
These comments didn't necessarily fit into my points I made earlier, but from a filmmaking perspective, this is a very beautiful movie.
The set design is very well done, and the acting is very solid. The physicality displayed by both the ghost and his former wife is very authentic and expressive. The score is also hauntingly beautiful, with a lot of synthetic tones reminiscent of A24's future release of 2019's Uncut Gems. And the themes depicted do indeed leave an impact. I was thinking about the message long and hard after the credits rolled.
Be warned that at the time that this review is being released, some of the topics are kind of heavy for the scenario that we're in. It may make some people uncomfortable or anxious, so know that before you see the film. For all of the problems I may have had upon first viewing, if you're interested in a bit slower paced but thoughtful film, I would recommend A Ghost Story.
It's currently streaming on Netflix, and I'll put down below the Amazon links for both the Blu-ray and DVD.
The movie has some great visual storytelling, and although I didn't enjoy it as much as some other people did when they first saw it, a second viewing may change my mind. Thank you all so very much for watching. Please consider sharing, or liking, or subscribing, and leave a comment talking about what sort of movie you'd like me to cover next. That could be on Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime, Disney+. I've got access to them all. I'm also building a Blu-ray collection, so although I might not have it yet, if it's a suggestion for a movie that I've been wanting to watch or rewatch for a while, I may still pick it up. And I forgot to film a goodbye. I'll see you guys all in the next video.